Have you ever worked on a project with someone whose ideas were different from yours? It's hard. How do you move forward when you just don't agree? You might have to compromise. That's when each side gives up a little bit of what they want. And that can be hard too. Making laws in Congress can feel a lot like a group project. In the early 1800s, when the country was still young, politicians had strong opinions and couldn't agree on anything. Enter Dolley Madison, the wife of our fourth president, James Madison. She was the ultimate hostess, using her gift of bringing people together. At the time, most politicians believed they were right so strongly that they bitterly argued and a few even dueled over their disagreements. It was all or nothing, right or wrong, this or that, no middle ground. But Dolley didn't think it needed to be that way. In fact, she believed that instead of viewing each other as enemies, the congressmen should see each other as fellow Americans working toward a common good. So what did she do? She threw parties. She even worked with an architect to design lavish rooms in the White House so that everyone could attend. Dolley hosted her gatherings every Wednesday night at the White House. Her parties brought together people from many parts of society, like the political elite, religious leaders, and even local residents. The parties were so popular that they started calling them squeezes because there were so many people that you could barely walk around. But how do parties help people compromise? Well, Dolley threw these squeezes so often that politicians began to rely on them. Before long, they started talking to each other, sharing ideas, and even getting along. They discovered that they could still push for their political beliefs without tearing the nation apart. They began to listen to each other and cooperate to find the best way forward. By getting to know each other on Dolley's common ground, they could begin to build their own common ground. Because, just like in a group project, it's easier to work together and agree on what to do when you know and respect one another. What can you do to work together?